All right, good evening and welcome. Let's go ahead and do this mission. Take Priya. It is against RealWare, but we'll get the um, reputation back for them. It'll be fine. So this is a single skull, um, kill half of the inhabitants of the floor mission. Priya is our bionically augmented gal. I say gal, I'm assuming gender here. But her nickname is Abyss for this clone, so I'm going to continue assuming gender. She's got bonuses with pistols and per each bionic bit she has, and she has 4 of them right now, but we'll try and expand on that if we can. Okay, so we have to kill 50 members, or 50% of the enemies on the floor. That number is 5, so we know that there's 10 enemies on the floor. And we found them. Alright, let's back up to here. Ow. Rude. Getting an infection right away, kind of gnarly, but okay. We will switch for the glory armor that you were wearing. Better boots. Ow. Apparently, every member on this, everybody was hiding in the hallway here. I'm gonna take the War Echo assault rifle there. Okay, and a watermelon. Grab the things that are actually, or that actually matter here. We'll take more ammo for that. I guess the weapon parts aren't the worst thing to take home, but I would be happier if we had more 42 ammo, but that'll either happen or it won't. Marine is panicking. Alright. I promise you're not going to panic anymore. Pleased with the repair, as that seems to have also repaired our robot part that was wounded, so that's cool. That was enough for this map. Now, there is likely a couple enemies somewhere. We'll go check over here. But this is Tolstey Station, so there is no threat of quasi-morphs. So both of those punched right through us, which is not great. Right through my armor. And it's deep wounds, so we actually want cloth for this. Okay, guardsman clothing is a collection of armor. That's cool. Yeah, that... Quite the wound. We can't take the drugs because we are currently... with our stomach wound, that's a problem. But this specific drug, the sorbent, will heal our... oh, they added minus to fullness. Interesting. But it will heal the infection that we got there. Going down here to get to more cloth. Though the infection went away again, so that's cool, I guess. Man, that does not want to heal. Okay. At this... Hey, Hero Logic, how are you doing today? There we go. Now we can eat all the food we have. And we finally start healing again. Wanted to make sure we went and grabbed the parts I left behind. Because if I'm going to have the space for it, I might as well take it. How is your day today, Hero Logic? Not gonna grab the saw blades. Taiga shotgun. I mean, it's not bad, as I only have a single weapon slot though, and I currently have a assault rifle there. We'll just move on. Had a rough day physically. Body thinks it's a great idea for everything to ache. Oh man. Yeah, I got done with work and I got another one of those headaches that I will sometimes get where it's just pulsing behind my left eye, and oof. So, robot part here. It's not a great robot part, but we might as well snag it and take it with us. I don't need to bring back buckshot. Tight hips and groin mess you up? Alright, let's crack open the watermelon. That. We'll eat the vodka if we have to. What do we have? We have 12 enemies on the map, and officially we just have to kill 6 of them. Go ahead and reload our arm. Backstab. Against unaware targets, critical chances increased by 60%. Oof. I don't know what they were doing. I don't think they know what they were doing either. Ow. Fuck. Okay. That escalated quickly. I could have avoided that happening if I had opened that door and then stepped back. There's a couple other ways we could have also avoided that from happening. One of them is just using stealth and waiting a turn, as that would that would show the enemies on the other side of the door. But since I didn't wait, we just died instead, which is a choice. It's not a good choice, but it was clearly the choice I made. So we're trying the mission again, and it's again, kill half of the enemies on each floor. I think it's important when you have a death in a game like this to take a second and try and decipher what happened and what you could have done about it. the idea that I was mentioning there is, let's say I want to go through this door, but I'm worried about being ambushed like I was. I can change my movement to stealth, and if I wait a few turns, if there's anything on the other side of that door, I'll hear them. And the only thing it costs me is like 10 points of satiety. This is what I mean, is we go into stealth, and we see them. Take his glory pants. Take the food. Pull the ammo. That one, if I had died there, that would have just been a misclick death. Which are not fun, but they just happen sometimes. Alright. I want to grab enough cloth so that we can go and go back to that crafting station and actually make a duffel bag so we can wander away with extra stuff. Duffel bag and a vest. The duffel bag has two big drawbacks. The first is it only has 20 durability, and it will break super quick. The second is items weigh 20% more if you're using the duffel bag. Most backpacks reduce them by 20, 40, or 60%. So your items are gaining essentially 80% weight by me using the duffel bag over the tourist. So I'm able to carry more, but it's all heavier. It is something to just be aware of. The biggest weight shows in the game is here. The more you're weighing, the more your dodge chance is fucked up, and the higher your calorie consumption per turn is. On longer missions or on certain stations, you may not find much food, and so that could be a real detriment if you're not paying attention to it. A mech marine, huh? Maybe I didn't want to be accused. Okay, That was a bit sketchy. I'm gonna slap a hydrogel bandage on it. It's not gonna heal it, but what the hydrogel bandage is gonna do is give us a little bit of regeneration there. Glory helmet. We're down a full glory set. We stabbed his eye out. We amputated his head. Vision range minus 99. Exploding ammo. Okay. Why don't we make a little bit of exploding ammo and take that back with us? I think we can also make it on the ship now too, but I'm here. Come on, my guy. There you go. Alright, gotta eat the... Oh, I tried to disassemble the watermelon into parts, and we apparently broke the watermelon with no parts. That's cool. Eat the chick and the moo. And there was some gas in the first room we... Oh, hi. There was some gas in the first room, which we can use to make some more exploding bullets. And I'm here, so... Or maybe there wasn't gas. Alright. Well, did some chowing down. We're going to switch to the Hydra pistol, because I'm out of other ammo there. I do want to take the Rogue AR back with us, because it's not a bad weapon as long as you have enough ammo for it. Hey, look, another Rogue AR. One full ammo. Almost. Close enough. It feels weird making it the conscious decision to bring back extra poo. And the reason I'm doing it is so that we can make more vodka, which is also weird. Not that I want to make vodka, that it's made out of poo. Boy, the gas does not go far when creating that ammo. That's fine. Wrench, knockback, and additional knockback. Okay. Okay, that's everything on this floor. Alright, full on satiety as well. Just had a little extra crunch. On maps where you don't have to deal with the quasimorphosis, staying fed is not an issue, as long as you don't think too hard about it. You know, small things, if small things like ethics and morals don't bother you, it's fine. Don't do that. We amputated their stomach. That's not something you recover from very quickly. I want to go loot him, but I have to figure out how to take care of that turret. Does the turret counts as an enemy, so I have to take care of it one way or the other. Hi. Okay, the mission is completed. Even if we were to just fall over dead here, the mission's done. Antibiotics. Go ahead and eat the cabbages. Border FN. Okay. We'll go ahead and take that. Pierogi boots, pants that are in better condition. Let's call down that capsule. And it landed over there, of course it did. Drinking water is good for you, and it does help with regeneration, so not that awful. So what I did is I damaged the turret and then I walked away. I checked to make sure that it takes damage per turn, so by the time we go back to loot more in that direction, it's gonna be dead. Another welding machine and a toolbox. We do need tools. If you look just above where my picture is, it says 0 out of 8. That is the number of meta progression items of this that we need. So for the welding machines, we have now 6 out of 13 that can be used on the ship. And I really like that the game just straight up tells you these are the meta progression items. This is how many you need. Another rogue AR. I think we drop the Hydra pistol, though I take my exploding ammo. Okay, and this guy was rocking the big Liberator pistol. Fair enough. I don't expect that many more enemies on this map, maybe 1 or 2. But I think we already got them all. I'm gonna drop off the welding machines and the quasi-morphic sensor. And then grab one of the welding machines back so the toolbox can go in. Just in case I like randomly fell over dead, we at least get those off the map. Okay, well, the map is explored and done with, so let's just fill our pockets and we'll head out having completed the mission. I thought I had more plastic, but I apparently have lost the plastic. Huh, okay. I do want to take the rusty armor, armor plates, something. Rusty metal armor components. That's what was going on. All right, and we go. Employees of RealWare have already signed a declaration of assets. The trade break. Ouch. We'll just have to make RealWare happy with us again. Hydra 24. That must be the Hydra with the laser pointer. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give him a stack of ammo in his quick slot. And a food item. That way, if I do another mission, I won't immediately forget what's supposed to be there. Okay, they do make and sell a research station, which I need. Also need a darknet unit, so I'll go ahead and buy those. We have enough spare triangles. Research, upgrade, pack, laboratory. This screen is where you can plan and perform the rite of reforging packs. Here, various essences. Using various essences, we can not only get more powerful packs, but also those that cannot be obtained from the barons. Just gonna fill the whole thing with poo and see what happens. Oh, I need a skull. Apparently just filling the whole thing with poo doesn't count. Alright, well, it's still something that we've done. We can also go to navigation and get the extra charge. Though we need a luxury lunch from somewhere. Show possible outcomes. All right. I'm going to make a full send of first aid kits. Let's see. Do we want to go to the moon? To the moon!
We'll leave it the way it is and wait for us to come back home. Roger. Out. You are going for the orbit. Roger. In.
Franchcom versus SBN. Well, we're going to do it for SBN there. Let's see what else we got. Ancom versus Sunlight Coven. Okay. And Church versus Franchcom. Alright. Well, let's do the SBN mission. I'm going to take Victoria. We're going to go with the unit. And let's go ahead and take the Squall Ancom gun, where it takes the 4.2 bullets. Give her some boots and pants and a backpack. Send her with a first aid kit and a set of food. I'm actually giving her the tools to succeed, which is kind of weird. I do want to check on something before I forget. Okay, I was right. The Hydra 24 is the tactical pistol with the laser sight. Laser sight gives a 95% chance to hit, but it will never crit. You're just always guaranteed to hit, which is nice. Alright, let's do that Frenchcom SBN mission. Wait, what was the... Tier 3, it should be fine. Do I want to roboticize her? No, I don't think I do. You know, I'm going to give her a robot head. So, this mission, they are looking for the PCPU, and it's our goal to stand in their way. There is 3 enemies on this map. I mean, there are likely more than 3 enemies in total. But there are 3 specified enemies. We'll just take the water bottles so that we can heal ourselves if we get wounded. We have a fire extinguisher that does not a lot, but if I get set on fire, I guess. Talented Doggo is sleepwalking. All right. Ow. He figured out the trick. Another fighter backpack. We're going to take that in case we get to the point where we can... Well, not in case, but we're taking it so that if we get to extract, we get extra backpacks. The fighter backpacks are worth taking out at this point in the game. Helmet and pants, we're switching out. Oh, what are you? Lee Math 2150. Loaded with rubber rounds. Okay. Go ahead and grab that. It's pretty busted, but it's okay. I'm gonna close that door and come over here. Okay, my robot head has been borked. What is it? It's a puncture? Armor plating might fix that. Armor plating fixed it. Not actually sure why that person fell over. Maybe it's the one person I got a shot off on. Oh. The Anger Maiden. I'm gonna let them spend their time attacking that. I'm gonna drop the shotgun and take this pistol. Interestingly, the large caliber pistol does less damage than the current pistol, but I think it's gonna be okay. So the moon quasimorphs are all immune to cut. They have large resistances all around, except to poison, but they're immune to cut. So what that means is that buckshot is functionally useless against them. Another fighter backpack. Now, it is going to get to the point where we just don't need the fighter backpacks anymore. But right now, still helpful. Armor's in better condition. We'll take that. The vodka we will go ahead and drink immediately. It's going to cut down the crazy levels and fill us up a little bit. Cloning control system is a thing we need. The medical components we don't actually need, but we're going to take them anyway because they're great for trading. Ooh, Nails of Pain. And another border shotgun. I think we'll grab that, load it up with the blunt rounds. That's not giving me the cover I'd hoped for. They shot me in the head again. Luxe clothing. Okay. Interesting that she's carrying the wrong ammo. More ammo for our large caliber pistol. That's cool. Hi. And we step back. So that thing doesn't have hands, so working doors, not exactly its strong suit. Okay, another set of rubber ammo. We'll grab it and we'll take that. Yeah, the buckshot will not help at all against the moon ectomorphs. But the blunt rounds that we have, the slugs, do help. I was being chased, and the only reason I noticed it was because our one of our skills leveled up. I got lucky there. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call down the capsule early because we're already full. No, and not reload. Unload. Stank Hanovets. Okay. Stanky. Capsule landed down here. We'll go ahead and load up the research console. And a couple of the fighter backpacks. Tells you where my priorities are, mostly in making loot goblining easier. Now, we gave our character a robot head. And the main thing the robot head does is -1 Quasimorph, which means we are actively losing Quasimorphosis, as opposed to the passive gain that you normally have. Which I have found helps a lot more than I thought it would. The character we are playing has long weapon range, so she can snipe with the shotgun like we're doing. This shotgun has an effective range of 8, and I think that's with the +2, but that's... What's Quasimorphosis? Well, you can have robot-headed characters, so, okay. Alright, we can move down to the next floor. Our main gating factor right now is enough food, and I have some food on me. Normally at this point we'd already be at like 500 or 600 Quasimorphosis phase. And having Quasimorphosis is not always a bad thing. I mean, having your enemies fight each other for you and having them all kill each other, not a terrible thing. Sandman. Kill an unaware enemy. Okay. And if you're using a weapon with a silencer, you are much more accurate. I mean, it always felt great in Doom when you got it, the enemies to start trying to kill each other. Fuck. I'm actually going to die here. That was me making a whole bunch of noise on the floor and not being aware of my surroundings. So, tough, but ultimately my own fault. We're going to try that again. I'm going to send Nico on in. And I'm just going to go. Off we go. So how could I have avoided that death? Well, I simply could have taken a second and spun around, and I didn't, and that ultimately ended up getting me killed. Somewhere on the map, an ally was killed. Oh, we amputated that poor guy's shoulder. Okay, the turret is dying. We'll take the shotgun. That guy has... excuse me. An optical suppressor, which is a... implant we haven't seen yet. This guy has pierogi helmet and pierogi boots. Another fighter backpack to take back with us. Okay, we did get the optical suppressor. Has stun immunity, but vision -1.
I'll make you regret this.
I'm gonna have to repair my gun soon. That's not the gun I want.
Don't waste my time.
Whoever was fighting over there was remarkably bad at it. Hey, a watermelon. Yummy. Chicky noodles and a gun repair kit, so I can repair up my rogue AR and my shotgun there. Some vodka to help kill the crazy. They're throwing grenades at themselves. That's cool. We got a Shava. That will turn the craziness down by 600, which is pretty good. Breaking the pact. Break the pact with the Quasimorph. That seems reasonable. And lunar bones. I guess we'll take that too. Fancy Lads synthetic chips. Yummy. I'm out of shotgun shells. Okay. It's gonna be worth it to, even if we're not picking up a pistol right now, picking up ammo for the pistol. I cast gun. Prepare to meet your whatever you consider a higher power. Yeah, that's fair. Amputated his knee. Ouch. Well, he exploded. Doing a double check for any ammo lying around. Donkey, donkey. I'm gonna take the medical glue with us because, well, fixing the holes we have, probably worth it.
I'll make something of my life.
Shut up. I'm trying not to use too much ammo, but, well, frankly, needs must. Let's go ahead and repair up our guns. There we go. Nice and repaired. Old zappy stick. Yep. Made it all the way to us just to get whacked. All right. I was thinking that he was stunned because he was doing the I'm stunned dance. Apparently, that was just to trick me. Definitely got my butt kicked there. Okay. I was not expecting to die that way.
Stay in position.
Let's grab a gun. Thank you. I put too much faith in the old zappy stick. All right. Don't do that. Stop shooting me. We'll take the third gun and the ammo for it. Yeah, the stick part was working fine, and that's why I had faith in it. And he was doing the I've been zapped dance, and then he apparently cut me in half with a single attack. Take this awkward-looking gun. Take another zappy stick, because I have not yet learned my lesson. This is gun. I like gun very much. Rude. Okay, this submachine gun has terrible accuracy. Or maybe I just have terrible accuracy. Either way. Ow, fuck.
I'll be happy in the future when I get
Rip Flex, how are you doing today? They broke my helmet. Rude. Bone repair drugs. All right. More battery. Makeshift smoke bomb. Now, unfortunately, our calories are not going to go quite as far on this map. Sir, thank you. Because we both have a extra large backpack, so we're carrying extra weight just due to all of this. And gun repair kit. Sorry, and there's just not as much food available right now. And yes, I am absolutely hoarding fighter backpacks here. Anyone got a nice food? Nope, no foods. Yay, fancy lads. Synthetic chips. I took a gamble using the morphine, and we got the unfortunate roll for drug addiction. So now I have to hope that I run into something that can help. Okay, we can make a food if I can find a knife. Found a knife. I wish it would auto stack. There's no real reason for it not to. Currently, we are very drug-addled, and we are consuming twice the amount of calories, as if we weren't drug-addled. We'll smoke a whole pack of cigarettes and hope that helps. Well, we have more cans, so if we collect more meat, we can at least make more food. Lumberjack walks into an enchanted forest. He goes to chop down the tree. Wait, don't chop me down. I'm a talking tree. The lumberjack smiles and says, "You will die a log." Wow. Happy Monday. It's been a minute since you've been here, Blackbird. How you doing today? Been busy with a lot of new games. Well, what you been enjoying? Drugs? That might help me with my drug addiction. I normally would take this back, but I'm going to disassemble it and see what drugs we get. Nanostim heals all wounds, and adrenaline. Neither of those are the drug to help me. But the healing all wounds thing is nice, so I will take that. Now, some afflictions run out when you'll eventually get over them, and some of them don't seem to have that. And I don't know if this is one of those, but the calorie consumption is just, it's brutal. Alright, we're going to go back to that first floor. I'm going to leave my backpacks on the floor here. Alright, so we're going to go back to the first floor and make some more cans of food. Syntopia. I don't think I've heard of that one. Okay, well, we at least brought ourselves back up to full food, and we have 3 cans of food. Okay. I loved the original game that 2 Point Hospital's modeled after. I used to play it when I was a kid. Where did I leave my stuff? All of my backpacks. There we go. Manage hell, manipulate overworld, build the resurrection business of your dream. You know what? That's probably going to have rubber rounds. Yeah. More rounds for the stockpiling. Go ahead and chow down as much as possible. Man, this addiction is brutal, though. Well, this would fix nicotine addiction, but not drug addiction. Rude. I did not realize the pipe was actually that bad of a weapon. It gives you the unwieldy. This weapon's accuracy is reduced to 80% after attacking until the end of turn. Molotov. Alcohol package. Well, I mean, I'm not going to give up all my extra backpacks. Oh my. Ow. So the alcohol package we can either take back for trade or crack it open for quite a bit of alcohol, which is extra calories, which we are burning through right now. The Molotov worked quite well. God damn it. Those fuckers and their ability to kill me with a single hit is just, it's awful. Hey there, Sungive. All right, folks, I'll be right back. Okay, so Quasimorph really hasn't worked out tonight, so I'm going to switch games. And for the last hour or so, I'm going to play a game that is very simple. We're going to play a game called 10 Miles to Safety. Probably should turn on my controller if I want it to work. So 10 Miles to Safety. Fairly straightforward. There's been a problem, and we need to go 10 miles to get to safety. There's a number of different classes to start with. The Brawler, the Engineer, the Crafter, the Looter, Sharpshooter, the Medic, and the Scientist. I'm going to go with the Looter. Less zombies spawn if you're making too much noise. Looting is faster and find more materials and ammo. I'm gonna skip the tutorial. Essentially, what we're gonna see is there's an outbreak. People are eating each other. We're heading for the army base. It's 10 miles from here. Good luck. It's a relatively simple game, straightforward. You have a direction to go. We have some guns that are available. There we go. We have a crafting system. We have backpack and gear. And occasionally, if I'm not careful, I will just throw shit on the ground. Shambler, first stage infected, slow and stupid. I find this game charming. Protect the medics. Okay. Switch to our shotgun. One of the things I like about the game is the fact that there's civilians just running all over the place going, oh my god, they're gonna eat us. And they're just acting like people would. They're eating people! That was a less effective Molotov. Down at the bottom, oh god, please don't explode the down at the bottom of the screen, we can see our total ammo counts, and I am actually running low on shotgun shells. That's okay, they sometimes drop their grenade. Kill the remaining infected. And for that, we get the loot crate. Basic armor, basic backpack, upgraded Beretta. Okay. Wow. Now, the main gimmick of this game, well, one of the gimmicks anyway, is that there is a day-night system. And during the day, you want to make your run and go for looting. During the night, you want to hold up in a house or building. And make sure you survive the night. We only lit one of the ambulances on. It's true. Alright, I don't need the second Beretta, so I'm just going to leave that. More importantly than that, we only lit one ambulance on fire. We only broke, or what was I going to say? We didn't explode an ambulance. There we go. It's the apocalypse, so it's perfectly reasonable to go breaking into people's houses. They don't need them anymore, probably. Approach barricade. What? Where? Did I think I just quit. I think I failed the encounter because I didn't see it. Oh, there's the barricade. Duh. But the encounter failed, so that's fine. Well, how else are people going to know where to get snack? I mean, get healing. Oh, gun safe's over here. As time goes on, if you look in the bottom right, you'll see a hazard symbol with a 1 on it. As time goes on, things get worse, and you need better and better firepower to deal with the zombies. Let's go ahead and find a new house, and then we'll hold up in it. There we go. Level 2. I'm not holding up in that house, that's for sure. First night shouldn't be too bad. Hop over the fence. Let me in. There is a barricaded building system, and I wanted to barricade the door. Go up here. And I'm gonna barricade this, and I am using a controller, and it's a little bit touchy with the controller, but it's fine. At night, the zombies turn into hunters. The second stage of the infected sees victims undergo extreme transformation, stronger, faster, but unable to survive in the daylight. On the first night or two, it's not too bad, but it does get worse. Basic AMP, not an MP5, but an AMP. Yeah, let's switch that out to the shotgun. Well, the doors have all been broken down, it's fine. Aim over the barricade. There we go. So it has a little bit of a dismantle feel to it. Because you are able to build barricades and whatnot, but it's not everything being destroyable, certain things. And there's a lot of looting, but you're not meant to stay in the same spot. You are literally just trying to go 10 miles to get to safety. Still no upgrades there. Let's go ahead and move on. We need to split our time between actually just trying to make it the 10 miles and looting, because the enemies will get stronger and stronger. And if I don't find upgrades, then we're eventually going to have problems. But I think right now it will be better served by just taking our time and going. Can I hop out of here? I can. A lot of the garages will have a safe. There's a different sorting system. If we see blue, it's a standard container. If we see green, it tends to have medical supplies in it, and orange tends to be gun safes or likewise that can have blueprints for our crafting or sometimes components to just change the way your guns work. I'm not sure what the blue bar underneath our character screen is. The red and green bar is our health. but the blue bar might be encumbrance. Yeah, it looks like the blue bar is encumbrance. I enjoyed Dismantle, but it ended up feeling a little samey after a while, but I did enjoy it. The updates that they made later on did help, because I came back to the game a while later. Upgrade to our bat. Superior baseball bat. And this game is, like I said, it's not meant to hold your attention for ever, but it's a little bit of fun. Okay, I can do this time. Killed the cop. Much longer that I have to keep them alive, so that's good. Alright, off they go. You got all the achievements on Dismantle. Yeah, I came back after the DLC and some of them were kind of esoteric, but some of them were... It was a fun experience overall when I came back. All of that for 2 Molotovs that I'm already full up on. That's excellent. Let's just sprint on over here. Looks like that's going to be an event that we can set off tomorrow if we want. But I need to... You know what? We'll just do this. This is a really bad idea. The barricade placement gets a little sticky sometimes, on the controller at least. Normally I would go into a house, but, you know, it's nighttime, so... yeah. This will work well. I don't know if you have to hunker down for the night. It looks like you might because the way the light is. It looks like you are highly encouraged to hunker down for the night, if nothing else. Let's check. Yeah, it looks like you have to pick a spot and hunker down each night. Well, you know what? We'll go ahead and re-barricade and do this mission. Because you're gonna start spawning anyway. That was not enough time. Come on. There is a crafting system, but we don't have anything to craft right now. Let's see if we get something more than 2 Molotovs out of this. Now, fortunately, time does pause when you are doing an event, so we're not actually losing time by doing this. As far as I know, there's no incentive or punishment to accidentally taking out civilians or anything. I've made it half a mile in 2 days. Sounds about my usual walking speed. No, I'm being hard on myself. I've started walking on my breaks at work, and I do one lap around the corporate block, which is 0.6 miles, and I've been trying to get 2 laps in my 15-minute break. Another 2 miles. So rude. I'll go ahead and use a bandage and another one. I'm down to 7 ammo. Okay. Fortunately, the game is not stingy with ammo as long as you're actively picking it up. How they break through the floor on the second floor, I'm not actually sure, but, you know, I'm just gonna let the game have this. Infection's growing worse. Hopefully, though, we can continue to find new weapons. I'm not seeing a weapon crate in there. Hop the fence? No, don't want to hop the fence. Okay, how about upstairs? I just mantled the stair, okay. Yeah. We got the hops. Now, our backpack's full of nonsense right now. Rags, parts, metal, shotgun ammo. Don't know what I'm gonna need, what I'm not gonna need, so I'm just gonna... Actually, what I am gonna do is I'm going to drop this shotgun ammo. Why... Wait. Oh. The metal is taking up all of my inventory space. So, let's split that in half and call that good. And... B being a drop item, if you're hovering over it, it keeps fucking with me. Oh my god, stop it. No eating me while I'm in the inventory. You know what? Let's hang out in the church. I'm sure this will be fine. It absolutely is not fine. Advanced baseball bat. Okay, cool. What else is in the mausoleum then? People are burying their loved ones with baseball bats. Maybe I could find a gun. No. Just get over to this house. No. Get out of the fence. You may notice the window also has a barricade on it. That's because, yep, they can come through the barricade, or through the window. I'm just gonna drop the metal, because that's been causing me issues trying to split it. Oh god, there's a door there. I have made some mistakes. Alrighty. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. No! So I made mistakes. Looks like it kicked us back to the end of the last night. So I thought that was like a storage closet that went back into the living room. No, it was not. That was a storage closet that went into the bathroom. Pistol extension. Alright. Slap that onto our pistol. It's a Bernetta. This house is right on the edge of the infection zone, it seems. Get exploded. Superior helmet. Take less damage. I'll take that. Superior light armor. Take less damage. Again, I'm good with that. I'll protect the paramedics again. Maybe I'll get something other than Molotovs. And in case I don't, have a Molotov. Oh no. Okay, I've gotten close a couple times, but we haven't lost a medic yet. Out of my way. They're just going to wander away and do medic things other places. Superior Moshberg. I'll take it. Not a Mossberg, it's a Moshberg. Alright, let's see about getting maybe... Can I loot this? No. Coffee shop? That's my favorite. Hold on. There we go. That guy got definitely eated after failing to navigate the stairs there. Okay, I need to find a building because, well, we've seen what happens if I fuck that up, so. Okay, so this should be fine. I just blew up my own barricade because I pressed the wrong thing. Alright, angle's a bit weird. You know, I'm just gonna build 2 more barricades over here. There we go. What, sir? Okay, no being on the top floor. That uncalled for. Welp. Looks like we've reached the woods. They're too dense. Can't get through. And now I'm stuck in a corner. There we go. Bro's last words were, "They're eating people." Nah. So in the upper right, you can see that we've got a new notice that our guns are no longer quite as effective as they were because the outbreak got stronger and our guns have not. It's not dire yet, but it could get that way if we're not careful. In 4 days, we've managed to go 1 mile. Now, surviving the night might end up being a bit difficult if we don't find a building or anything. This is crazy. I think we're just gonna pick this house. This house, not so great. But there is an advanced Beretta, so we'll take that. And we're just gonna go over to the neighbor's house. They're clearly got a better setup to survive the night. Probably. Maybe? Hope not really. What we'll do is we'll go over here. And we'll just block off the one entrance here. And hope that, like, the truck doesn't explode and kill me. Oh my god. My only real complaint with this game, for what it is how often... How did you get in here? I end up throwing my weapons on the ground. Hey, yep, truck exploded. You know, sometimes you just gotta have more than one pool table. I have a pool table. We haven't been able to use it since I moved to this house, but I still have one. She made her way into my fortified area just to get wrecked by a zombie. Rip. Ninja Zombo, welcome. I hope you've been well. Rotatey. We weren't doing so well in Quasimorph, so I thought I'd just play something a little bit lighter. Yeah. A nice, easy zombie apocalypse, it's fine. Nope. Advanced baseball bat. Alright. Same small backpack, though. Exactly. Pistol silencer. Okay. You know what? Sure. Now, I'm not sure what the numbers here signify, because it said pistol silencer 2, and, like, I have 22 and 5 Molotovs, but I only had one pistol silencer. So, I think the red number is, or the red line is weight. But, don't know for sure. Just kind of guessing. But now we go pew, 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 pew. Looks like... Oh, an orange police car. I don't think I've ever seen that. 0 out of 10. Realism broken. Another medic event. We'll go ahead and do that. I'm sure this time I won't get Molotovs. I like how after the medics heal somebody, they get up and just run off. That's a nice touch. The Molotov doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, but it's fine. Okay. Equipment crate. It contains an advanced helmet. Cool. Building plans for razor wire. A military Beretta. I'm sorry, Bernetta. So I use B to close the menu, and that's what's causing me to throw items on the ground every time. Because B, for some reason, is drop item and then close menu. Oh, I'm locked in here with them. They're locked in here with me. I'm sure it's fine. I was not expecting this event, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Kill 30 undead in the time limit. Let's go ahead and slap the extension on the silencer. Nail bomb. I'll take that. And some nail bombs. Okay. Military baseball bat. I don't think that's really a thing that happens. But, okay. ACOG SMG sight. And a Chesterfield rifle. Yeah, sure. It's a Dragunov-looking gun that seems to only hold one ammo. It's a bit awkward. Has gorilla tape, makes it sturdier. Okay. Well, we're gonna do the same thing we did last time and just put up a barricade here and hold for the night. Oh my god. My gun does the clickety-clacks. Put down a couple pieces of razor wire, see if that makes a difference. It didn't to him. Alright, so the razor wire didn't seem to make too much of a difference. It deals damage over time, but it's not like my barricades are going to hold them long enough to deal that damage. So well, it might just be a single shot rifle, but it's certainly doing the work. I too keep heavy ammo in the kitchen counter. Every good American keeps an entire arsenal stocked, probably. See, just randomly throw the menu is wonky. Another defend the civilians event. This one gets a little bit sketchy. That civilian, he's on his own. Sorry to that police officer. I'm sure he was doing his best and did not need a pistol shot, but it's what I had. Nail bomb. Oh. Yeah. The cop saw me throw a nail bomb and was like, "Oh hell no," and started shooting at me. So now it's just on me. Sure, it's fine. The important thing is that people survived. Yes, Taser. okay. How effective that is, not sure, but... Let's switch for the MP5. We'll throw the sight on there. The hollow sight? Increases headshot chance and range. Okay, well, hold on. I'm just going to drop the pistol extensions. I just threw one thing on the ground that I wanted to keep. The parts. Because I wanted to make some more nail bombs. Okay. Turns out, taser not very effective. No gun safe in there, so I'm just gonna move on. Let's go in here. And the night's about to roll over, so we'll just camp out in the upstairs of this place. Yeah, this will be fine. What we'll do is we'll say razor wire, and then put down the barricades. And if things really go to shit, I can hop out the window here and then run away. Not very far, but I could do it. Just like that. Yes. Amazingly. I'm pretty sure the zombie just killed the other zombie there. That was weird. Things didn't go as well as I wanted them to. That razor... fucking... The razor wire sure doesn't do much. Who knew an item primarily focused on making people feel pain so they stop entering doesn't work on critters that don't have pain? Weird. Yeah, I think so. I mean, the game came out in 2020 and hasn't seen any updates since. It's a finished game, and I think the devs moved on. But I wanted something nice and light to finish the night out. A nice light zombie apocalypse for us. I need to find a new weapon because this taser is not that great. Maybe in the cop car. Oh, I made mistakes. No tasers. Or no upgrades from the taser. Convenience Mart. You know what? I will, in fact, take that. Just some crafting components in the Convenience Mart. Nothing I was interested in. And still no upgrades. I think we need to hit the next area for a better chance at a weapon. This might work. Run made. Well, that's not going to do it, but I will take the silencer. I don't have any crafting recipes that I'm really enthused about, which is why I'm mostly just skipping the... there we go. We got the military baseball bat back. Which is why I'm skipping the... all the crafting materials, as I'm just not... don't have anything for it. Superior AK. You know, uses medium ammo and does... I'm going to switch out from the heavy rifle. Oh, that's nice. That's a good solid amount of damage. Uses medium ammo, though, which I have not really been collecting. So we'll have to be aware of that. I don't know if the blue searchables can ever have anything like a weapon or a crafting blueprint. Medium backpack. More space. I am down for more space. med kit. We're just gonna barricade this up real quick. Yes, there is multiplayer, though I don't know how it works. Military Morshberg. Morsh. That guy was just out for an evening stroll. He was fine with what's going on, not really a bother to him. Oh. Oh no. Okay, so I didn't realize there's a freaking way into this house. Yeah, so I didn't see the scaffolding there. That could have been worse. Oh my god. I can't drop shit when I want to. I was fine with the 2 sets of stairs because that's what I had seen. But the 3rd set of stairs outside the window there, that almost fucked me. Gun safes. Real men mantle upstairs. Oh man, she died all the way down the stairs. She got hit at the top and just rolled down the stairs. That's a tough way to go. This mission has expired. Huh. Apparently I took too long getting here. Interesting. Okay. Checkpoint. I've already seen zombies on the other side of the wall. It's not going to help. Talk to Captain McGee. Good to see you. Everyone just went through that checkpoint. Got word of a large group. We need to hold them. So grab what supplies you can and make a stand. Okay. Can I grab that supply? No? Okay. A woo, a woo, a woo. Might as well double up on the barricades and hope they don't know to go around them. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, nope, not fine. Hazmat Shambler, bigger, stronger, and oh yes, immune to fire. How are you guys doing over here? Probably fine. Oh. Dear ma'am or sir, watch out. Oh, ow. I got double exploded. Rip. Mission has expired again. Okay. I definitely got double exploded. The cops were actually doing a pretty good job of holding the line. No complaints about that. The real complaint was just me getting double exploded. Well, the razor wire killed that guy. Oh. Razor wire confirmed much more effective on cops than it is on zombies. Just gonna continue making a few more barricades until we start the mission. I just switched from the control. I like using controllers for certain games, but the controller is not as helpful for this one. It's got inconsistencies. A woo, a woo. All right. You're covered in baseball bats and guns. I could do without the police sirens, but, you know, sometimes we don't get to make our own choices. How do I... Okay, it's just spacebar. Dodge roll, but only sometimes. Watch out. This time, I'm hoping not to get double exploded. The razor wire is helping in like this situation, but it does not help in the homes where angles happen. I think is the main difference. Spider-Man? Not anymore. To pick up some ammo. Okay, most of the way there. Uh-oh. 20 seconds left. That car is going to explode anytime now. I've run out of ammo. There's a lot of ammo, I just have to be able to grab it. Oh, almost made it through with all of the police officers alive, but then the car exploded. Alright, let's grab some ammo here. Alright, Captain. Thanks for your help. We couldn't have done it without you. I'll raise the barriers. Yes, those were stopping me. They say stop on them, so I could not pass. I should warn you, we lost contact with the men you sent through earlier. Advanced MP5, Superior Chesterfield. All right. I will take the advanced MP5 over the shotgun. And we'll take some ammo. Actually, I'm going to drop the AK-2 and take that, the sniper rifle that's in the crate. ACOG, silencer, faster reloads. Well, there's your problem. Your boat's on fire. Prepare to survive. I haven't seen a building yet. Help. Mission might be done, but I can still steal the equipment. It was empty. No stealing the equipment for me. Alrighty. I'm out of wood. Oh god. Pallet, save me. Okay, we are going to just barricade ourselves right here. And this is where I live now. no. Okay, the wooden barricades do not last long against those bros. Doesn't really help when I miss. But we can see the razor wire working in these scenarios a little bit. Daytime? Daytime. See if we can find anything useful in here. Doesn't seem like I'm ever getting anything unique out of the blue chests. I want to search for the orange chest if I want guns, armor, or crafting blueprints. Nope, not here. Talk to survivor. Please help me. I couldn't hold them off. Or if you could hold them off, I'll be in your dead. Alright. My little submachine gun feels really danky. Oh, hope that doesn't explode the car. At least the nail bomb does pretty good work. Oh no. Okay, he hasn't exploded yet. It's fine, everything is fine. If only some maniac would quit throwing bombs near the car. Can't thank you enough. Would be dead without you. We'd have a better chance if we stayed together. Yes, welcome aboard, Pete. Have Pete for 5 minutes. Guess having 5 minutes with your Peter is better than not having 5 minutes? That looks like it might be a loot crate, but do we have any orange loot crate? Yes. Ah, zombies coming out of the middle of the floor. Watch out. Military armor. Okay, cool. I guess. Come on, Pete. Pete may have just shot me. I'm not sure. Sure looked like Pete just straight up shot me. Any other crates? Yes. Maybe this one will have something. Nail bombs. And more armor. Okay. Nice of Pete to just pop out of nowhere to help us. Ah, ah. Me too. Me too. All right. Well, I think we're gonna stay up here for the night. How good of an idea that is, I don't know, but I haven't actually seen all that many places to stay in the docks, so... We'll just do the best we can, and we may get eaten. If that happens, I'm gonna blame Pete. Come on. Aim past the barricade. There we go. Having trouble hitting them on the corner there. Oh God, no, 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 no. I would like to be back in my barricade, please. Okay. They can vault it, I can't. Pete, watch out. Surely my best idea ever. Got him. Okay. Bye, Pete. He says it's time we parted ways. I'm sure he'll be fine on his own. I could probably make that. But for insurance reasons, yes, we won't try that one. Get out of here. This way. No, you got to be careful about those things. Outbreak grows stronger. Yay. I mean, new weapon? No. No, it does not. Mobile lab? Infected DNA required to unlock. Deposit strains. With shotgun double kills. Yes, that alters the DNA. It is well known that when you kill people with shotguns, it alters their DNA, but only if you kill 2 of them at a time. No, that didn't work. Come on, you two. It would help if I got more enemies to try and double kill. There we go. There's a DNA. Okay, that's 2. I've got 40 seconds left. That's 3. 4. Yeah. Basic combat shotgun. Okay. The results are fascinating. This is obviously something new. For our own protection, we've been moved to a new location. I know it sounds, but the police couldn't guarantee our safety in the suburbs. I'm in the docks. We must secure a live specimen, but the affected individuals prove aggressive. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give it a save and call it a night. Folks, thanks for hanging out for a bit of Quasimorph where I failed spectacularly the whole night. And then thanks for hanging out for a bit of 10 miles to safety. Sometimes you just need a light zombie apocalypse game to make you feel better. Well, you know, we've made it almost 3 miles in like 7 days. Making pretty good time. So, folks, have a good night. Thank you, and we will see you next time. Have a good night, Cindy, Ninja, Zombie, Ripflex, and anyone else who's out there.